got a phone, so, and he only goes to the library. And the police said, oh, we can easily get access to his account. We can go to the library with him and get his details. But she said, don't need to. The police lady was really nice, Nick, so you're all right, you're safe. They're only investigating it. It don't mean this guy's going to be in trouble or anything. It's just that he sent us some... It's not threatening. Only the threatening bit was like, if she's with someone who's going to kill him.
Yeah.
Whoever. We thought it was Steve, but Steve don't... he does go on internet, but he works. The days that this guy... Because she hasn't heard from Steve, because she's had to give his number as well to the police. And they've got your number anyway, but they can't ring you because you've got no phone. So, if they'll ring Steve up, I don't know, but I can't see it being Steve. I mean, he did have a big crush on her, but I can't see it being him because he likes fat women, like Joe.
I didn't think I was sexually.
Do you think it could be anyone? Anyone you might know in the pub?
At first I thought, could it be Clive? Because he has got a crush on her.
That's only, well...
Because he did that.
Yeah, but he's not threatening anyone, is he? Surely.
That's what I thought. But then I thought, well, it can't be because he's always sat with Harold, isn't he?
Well, he lives near Susie. I don't know if she's gave him Clive's number. I mean, they might have... They've asked everybody on their... they even... Because I've got a new account up, Zach. They even asked who the fuck I was. And I thought, oh my God, they don't think it's me. Well, it won't be me anyway. But they checked me out, and it's all fine. She said, that's my nephew. He's under a new name because he's had Crumpet after him, and he's with someone and he don't want to ruin it. And they went, oh, that's understandable. So they know it's not me, and they know it's not you, Nick. I don't think it's Clive. It's some fucker. Could be an old flame. I don't know, but she can't remember.
Could it be somebody that? Well, I know it can't be Fisherman John because he doesn't know how to use it.
He ain't got a fucking... No, he don't.
So it can't be him.
Oh, he's always losing. He's like Harold. He's always losing his phones.
So I don't know who it can be. I know it's definitely not.
Well, John's been in hospital for a while, Nick. He ain't been well, so it definitely ain't going to be him.
See, because the reason why I'm not, why it's not me, because one, I'm back friends with her and I don't want to lose that friendship. And she's helping me out with a bit of food when she can.
Yeah.
So why would I want to blow that?
But you have been the last few days. Oh, don't come round. Go away. Bye.
Yeah, I know.
You've got to stop that.
That's disrespectful.
Or I won't come round, and then you'll have a call, and then you'll be eating your carpet.
Yeah, I'll be eating something.
Yeah, your carpet.
Or the curtains.
Or your curtains if you get hungry, yeah. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you've got to... like I said to you yesterday, Nick, if I'm not on internet, right, at 12 o'clock, watch a bit of YouTube. You know, yesterday I had to do some work, and then I was fine, and then obviously I went home at 1 o'clock. I was texting you a load of them silly things. Did you have a good laugh? Trying to cheer you up. I'm depressed. It's not like she's yours, Nick.
No, I've still got a bit of things on it. I won't go around saying I'll kill her and all like that. I said, well, she's round. She said, good luck to her, she is. I said, well, I will... If police come and say, why would I want to blow that?
Well, the police have sent a message to that account.
Oh.
And, yeah, and I spoke to Susie this morning. I said, have you had any more texts or anything? She said, nothing. I said, possibility the police have, they might have him, or they've told him, they've warned him. I don't know. I mean, they told her they can't actually arrest him, but they can they can go and talk to him.
Oh, yeah.
Because they said it's just slander.
It is.
But they said you can prosecute, but they said I can't see it standing up in court. Pretty much. And I thought if you slander someone, you can...
No, that's what I thought.
Yeah. But it's slander.
It's more...
But it's the threat that scared them. They scared them. They're going to kill a fella. I thought, what fella?
It's more of a... They take it seriously if it's more of a death threat. You know, if they're going to go around and say, I'm going to beat you up and stuff like
They've
that.
put, I know where you live. So, I said, Susie, who have you fucking told where you live? Nick, John, Clive, Harold. I said, anyone else? She said, no, that's it, just them. See, a couple of times she's had 4 points in the pub, and so she's not been a bit pissed, right? And she has this guys have come up to her and she's told them to fuck off, and she don't know if it could be one of them or, you know, and don't know. She don't fucking.
Well, the only account I use is the one with, you know, the one I use when I'm talking to
But
you.
she is worried.
But it's not me.
No.
Because if they did come here and ask me about it...
She won't even open the door now. If anyone knocks on her door now, she won't open it. No.
Well, sure did.
No, I open it.
I said, look, one, I'm on probation till October, so I've got to behave myself, so I'm keeping my nose clean.
Well, I didn't tell you this, did I? She got up one morning, must have been about 2:30, she went to the toilet. You know her front door, it was doing that. Someone was trying to get in her fucking place. And I told her, do you want me to, when I went there in the morning, I said, do you want me to ring the police? She went, no, leave it. 2:45 in the morning, her hands were lifted up and down. Now, a ghost can't do it. She had the curtains drawn, and she could see like a black figure outside, but it was moving. But she turned the light off, right, so they wouldn't see her. So she went to pee. She didn't even pull the fucking chain. That's how nervous she was. And the door went like that. And I said, who the fuck's that?
And you can't stay there all night, can you? Because the rest of it, can you?
You know Susie don't like men in that damn flat.
Well, I will say to the police...
You wouldn't have anyone there anyway, Nick, no matter what, but...
If the police come, I can say, look, one, it's not me because I'm on probation and I've got to behave myself till October. But if you look at the records, you'll find out.
Well, she's, I don't know yet, but her son Liam, he's got a spare room, and she rang Anna last night, and I don't know if it's going to happen yet, but if, you know, she said someone trying to get in, this stalker, she was going to go and stay with Liam for a couple of weeks in the spare room, yeah. Because Anna and Liam have started to talk a little bit now, not a lot,
yeah.
But he's just had a baby, and the baby's in hospital at the moment, so there's a lot of complications with the baby. Liam's there, and he said to Anna said to Susie, like, you could like look after the young ones. Anna's going to go around as well, because obviously Susie can't do it on her own. She's fragile, so she doesn't know yet. She told me this morning when I rang her, and she said that I might think of stopping with Liam for a little while, just to get away from this area for a bit. She said, you know, what with Nick started the first time, and now this fucking bloke and someone trying to get in my flat. She says it's just, it's worrying me.
Well, I will say to the police, right, I'm on order for number one, and number two, we've already got back friends, and she helps me out with a bit of food when she can.
So now you know the engagement's on there, just to scare people away. That's all it is, isn't it?
And then I will say, so why would I want to do that?
Because it was so funny, the police turned and said, oh, we've noticed you're engaged. They said, who's the lucky fella? She said, there ain't one. Oh, you put it up there to scare the stalker. Yeah.
No, but it's somebody that might live round there.
I thought it was you. Obsessed.
Nah.
Fucking obsessed.
I do want to, but I won't go that far. Imagine if I did, yeah, kill me, wouldn't it, if I did? Yeah, you kill me, wouldn't it? I know he called the granny, but he'd kill me, wouldn't it?
Nick, you'll end up arrested and locked away.
No, I wouldn't do that. No, I just think, well, I just think, well, if I can't have it, I'll have to move on. That's what normal people do, don't they? I mean, you might want some women in your past, but you've had to move on, haven't you?
I do think about my ex-wife sometimes, but
And
any other woman, I probably not. The ex-wife was good, because I feel sorry for her now, Nick, because she had a broken pelvis, right, when we were married. You won't believe it. Well, it's dropped and collapsed, and the bottom half of her is paralysed now. Once your pelvis goes, you can't walk.
No, you can't.
The pelvis is gone. She's in a wheelchair 24/7 now, yeah. And my ex-wife, and my stepson Richard, he may not reach 30, he's about 28. He's got a serious illness, and he's had it since he was born. And the doctor said he might or might not reach 30, and he's turned 28 this year. Sorry, he's 28 this year in July. So, yeah, they got in touch with Barry a year ago, and they was telling Bal. So, yeah, it's Barry's birthday today.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's his birthday today, mate. He's 32.
But like going back to that, and then I would say, well, why would I want, when she gave me a bit of food, why would I want to throw that away? I mean, alright, I do like her, and I do want to go out with her, I said to the police, but obviously, if you don't want to go out with me, I mean, friendship's better than nothing.
You dumped her, Nick.
And then I will say to her, to the coppers, friendship's better than nothing.
So you've been on Facebook, you've added a couple of women, you added that Sarah. She's a bit ugly, but she's worth a good poke. I mean, I'd give it a poke. Why not, Nick? Bit of minge, innit? But she ain't been in touch yet.
No.
Give it time.
No.
What happened with you and her? Oh no, I think you said. Did you say you slept with someone else?
No, we're going with this Joe from Wakefield, and behind their back, I was knocking Sarah off.
Oh, you were going with Joe.
This Joe from Wakefield, yeah. And then
And how long did Sarah last?
not long, because about a couple of weeks.
Did you have them both on Facebook? Or-
Yeah, and then she found out that I was knocking her off.
And then Sarah told you to go away.
Yeah.
And Sarah liked you.
She did it, yeah, she did, yeah. She used to come in. I heard her say easy.
Nick, I was sleeping with 3 different women, right? And one, I didn't have them on Facebook because I ain't fucking daft enough. And 2, they didn't live where I lived. I had to travel to see all 3 of them, which I did. So you've got to realise, Nick, if you're going to knock a woman off, you've got to be fucking smart and not get caught. But Nick's so daft, adding them both on Facebook. One of you got fucking caught.
And plus, I was texting her every 2 minutes.
Who?
This Sarah while I was in Joe's bed. And she kept saying, well, you texting her every 2 minutes. At first off, I kept saying, oh, it's hi Debbie, seeing if I'm alright. Because then I was talking to Debbie, and Debbie was alright with me, but it weren't. And then she found out.
Nick, you do not text a fucking bit of crumpet in front of your fucking missus.
No, that's
You are daft, didn't you?
Yeah, and then she come here and found her dress on the floor. Joe. And then she said, oh, you've been knocking somebody else off, haven't you? And then I had to go, yeah.
Sarah, come here.
Yeah, she's been here, we slept together in bed. And then she left her dress here.
Oh, Nick. Do you know, I've never cheated on any... Well, I slept with 3 women in 12 months. And they all lived, one in Manchester, one in Burton-on-Trent, and one in Essex. So, pretty much, I went to all 3 of them and I fucked them all. And while one was fast asleep, I was texting the other one, and then I was texting the other one, and then when she woke up, I switched my phone off. I weren't daft. I put my phone away.
So, are you going to tell Susie later that, are you going to tell Susie that it's definitely...
She knows it's not you, Nick.
No,
She
it's
knows
just that I don't want to
you.
end up back in prison for no. So much for no.
Well, stop texting me, don't come round, smack your ass.
Because I'm behaving myself. I'm not even ringing paramedics. That's how good I'm being.
What was I going to say, Nick? Can't you at least try and give me 10 Monday towards it, yeah?
I'll try.
Yeah, 10.
I'll say I'll try.
Do you know, I'm pretty fucking skint, mate.
Because it's like me,
Never got any fucking money.
I told you that they were coming, didn't I? Gas firemen.
Oh yeah, when they coming?
They're coming for 30th. They were coming. I couldn't get out of that first appointment, but second appointment, I can't. Because I can ring them up and say I've got a hospital appointment on that.
Well, if you put 20 in on Monday and give me 10, then that'll keep it open until they come. But I wouldn't put the 20 on because they'll take it. You need to save it in the bank, because if you don't, you can get a fine, Nick. Do you know British Gas, as they were one of the first companies that ever come out years ago, they've been going for years, right? If you see that meter there, that's on rental. A lot of
Yeah.
people over there, wherever you go, it's on rental.
Oh, I know it is, yeah.
Right, you've got to rent that meter.